Sit back and enjoy this. Presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Hart, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. Detroit is working their way through a road trip going into today's game.
I would expect for both sides to come out fast and full of emotion, just the nature of this rivalry.
And part of it is they know each other so well. The team that executes best is likely going to come away with the W.
Now here's Jackson after the miss from Andre Drummond. Pass to Mathurin. Five to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Here's Mobley. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Anunoby has the open look. The three-pointers off the mark. KD a screen to the inside. And stolen by Daniels. Barnes down low. The kick out to Anunoby. For the three. Detroit, no good that time either. Pass to Jackson. Back to Durant. What a terrific move that was.
We call that had the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Daniels, no good.
Yeah, tough start. 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw drops for KD.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Morant outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pistons trailed by 6. Here's Anunoby. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby, he's really coming along as a shooter.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you, Kevin.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. The 3 from Morant. Hits it from three-point range. Morant got 7 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Count it.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And the call will be against Derek Lively. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Pacers. Royce O'Neal.
1:12 left to play here in the first. A kick out to Mobley. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Pacers leading by 6. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Pass to O'Neal. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
So both teams making some changes here. Pistons trailed by 6. And here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Johnson. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Here's Huff. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
"17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Vassell outside. Over Caldwell Pope.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste of it right there.
Pass to Holland. Stolen by Knipple. Pulls up. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers. And talking to Con Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Knipple. Great D that time from Johnson.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens. It did there.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Washington. Pass to Holland. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Knipple. Jackson with the screen. There's the three. Holland with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give them that much space.
They grant their own miss. Vassell outside. Goes back up. And he hits the jump shot. Vassell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Jackson. From outside the arc. Hands it from downtown. Jackson's got 5 now.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to Drummond. Tries again. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The Pacers pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Simmons. Pass to Huff. Jackson up top. He's got 5. Here's Vassell. A rebound by Washington. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 7. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Detroit substitution. Number 20.
Knueppel with it. Still without a basket. Jackson gets good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Doubled by Vassell. The three from Johnson. It's hauled in by Huff.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Knueppel, no good.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Bassie. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pope loose. And now the Pistons fast break. Again, the Pistons score.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
And the basket by Vassell.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Johnson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front. They lead by 5. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And a wide open look from Mathurin. No good on the triple. Pistons trailed by 5. Pass to Abaji. Johnson, a wide open look. Misses the 3. Morant looking around. And again, it's Indiana. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's the screen. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Pass to Abaji. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Pacers leading by 9. And the more experience Abaji gets, Doris, the more you sense his confidence continues to grow.
You know, his athleticism is the first thing that pops to me. But he can make shots from distance. He can put it on the deck. There is so much growth and potential here.
Pass to LaRavia. A three-pointer is right on target. LaRavia's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be.
Here's Mathurin. He's defended by LaRavia. 6 on the shot clock. Mathurin attacking.
Boy, Mathurin takes off and doesn't stop until he's at the cup. Look out below.
To the middle. Jordan. And the rejection by Lively. Pass to Matherin. It's stolen. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
Now Matherin. He's defended by Laravia. Deflects the pass. Here's Christopher. Lets a floater go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Outside, KD. Outside, Smart. On the wing, Matherin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one goes on Anunoby.
One thing you know about Benedict Matherin, he does not lack for aggressiveness. Nice play on the interior.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Barnes. He has yet to score. And the rejection by Lively.
Well, stellar job by Lively on the defensive end. That's what he's there for. Rim protection, folks.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Pistons. 6-point game. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him.
Second team foul.
Barnes outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Kneppel. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. 4 on the clock. It's Durant on the wing. KD draws the double. No good with the wing jumper. Pistons trailed by 6. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
What you love about Scotty Barnes, he can do it all. Score it, board it, pass it.
Back to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's KD. It's good from about 19 feet. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. He hits the second from the line. And here is KD with 1 on the clock. And then Durant with the dunk.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The third quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Pacers leading by 7. from downtown. Oh, Katie buries the three.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Down low. Got a piece of it. Outside, Smart. Pass to KD. Knocked away. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Johnson, wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Kevin Durant gets a quick first step, and it puts the defense in a tough spot, and he picks up the foul.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Caldwell Pope. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's KD. Takes a 3. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Another shot. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Jordan. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Johnson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Durant with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Over to the left wing. Indiana moving the ball around. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Huff. Holland with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 10. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Pass to Holland. Trying to get open is Johnson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Pacers leading by 6. Morant downhill. Now Durant. Unloads from 13. And it doesn't go.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
And he banks the layup in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's a screen. Look at Katie going to work inside.
You see how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
Barnes fires. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
4th team foul.
here's Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Let's lose a 3. Jackson with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside Durant. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Getting crafty. And oh, the lay-in, and he gets it done.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Left side, Daniel. And the rejection by Lively. Shot clock at 6. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Here's Durant. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tries it from 19. That one is off. And it's Detroit's ball. They trail by 7.
Important bucket by Mobley there. So good to see this young man rise to the occasion. .35 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Durant. The 15-footer sinks the big jumper.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Dyson Daniel. Morant there for the rebound. Launches it. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.